What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of a history, I guess, of my YouTube making days. Give you a little bit of an inside scoop on some stuff that I've been doing that is generally kind of behind the scenes and I don't talk about or show or anything like that. In the earlier days of me making YouTube videos, there were times when I would, hop on the computer, get everything set up, start recording something, go through the entire, 15, 20 minutes as it usually ends up being of saying what I'm going to say, and then I stop recording, I think I'm done, I go back to check on it, and there's no sound. Or something else gets messed up with the recording. And so, ever since then, and especially since I've gotten this computer roughly a year ago, I've started just real quick, before I do any actual video making, I'll just hit the record button real quick and do a quick little sound check, just test everything out, make sure everything's working the way that it's supposed to before I do the actual recording of what I want to do, so I can avoid that kind of stuff. But recently, I have started just kind of keeping these little sound checks as video files in a folder that I've compiled together, and now, for the rest of this video, or most of the rest of this video, you're just going to see a quick little mashup compilation of all those different sound checks and get a little bit of an idea of the extra stuff that I say, that goes through my brain right before I start making a video. And I don't know, hopefully it'll be a nice, kind of goofy, fun little snippet into YouTube life. Okay, quick sound check just to make sure everything works well, even though I shouldn't need to bother with it because no settings have been changed or anything like that, but anyway. Okay, quick sound check as usual, just to make sure everything's working right. Okay, so I'm an idiot. After multiple sound checks and trying to run through all the stuff with the computer, I kept trying to look at the video recordings and they were cutting off after a few seconds, and I realized that it was the fact that the computer hadn't really completely, buffered, loaded, whatever. Like, the file hadn't completely synced up and registered with my computer because of how quickly after recording that I was trying to watch the video. So I thought I was having problems with my camera, but no, it turns out my computer was just being a little bit slow about showing me the video that I had just recorded 2 seconds before trying to watch it. Oh man, so anyway, yeah, there's one for a blooper gag reel thing. Okay, mic check, even though settings are all the same as last time, so there shouldn't be a need for it. Okay, microphone check, just to make sure that, stuff works with game capture, again, even though I've done this before. And I shouldn't need to. Settings are the same. But I never seem to know these days. Because the second I think, or more, I assume that it's going to work, is when it doesn't. Okay, checking the sound, as always, just to make sure this is going to work before I do a full-blown recording. Okay, quick sound check, just to make sure everything works before I try and record video stuff here, because I might be recording multiple. Okay, just double checking the mic, make sure it still works, and everything is okay. Since, I minimized the video program, I don't think that would mess anything up, but you never know. Okay, quick test run just to see if everything's working alright while I'm running the game capture. Okay, seem to be encountering some weird errors that I haven't before, or at least in a while. So I'm just gonna make sure everything's working properly. Give it a couple seconds to just adjust for sounds, and hopefully I can hear them whenever they come up. Okay. Okay, so computer just went through an update. I'm double checking all the settings to make sure everything works right, and apparently refamiliarizing myself with how to use the program and stuff. Okay, sound check, as if the cough wasn't enough. Okay, quick sound check, just because I plugged something else into the same USB port as I usually plug my microphone in. Okay, changed a couple settings and got the game capture plugged in. So I'm doing another sound check just to make sure this still works. So it's at this point that I stop pretending all these sound checks have just been me not knowing my sound settings. I check my sound settings before practically every video that I do, just to be sure. But this is also to be extra sure, because I don't know why, sometimes, despite the sound settings seeming like they should be exactly how they're supposed to, it doesn't line up here. Although it has happened much less frequently since I started doing this on my desktop computer. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, sound check. Okay, sound check. Because my computer decided to update again. So, yeah. Although it should work, because there was a Skype call in between now and then. And that worked out fine. But, whatever. Also, my hair looks really weird. I think it's just because of all the humidity today or something. I don't know, anyway. Okay, just gonna make sure sound works while I have the game capture on, you know, because of the update and stuff like that. Okay, quick sound check, because I'm gonna do this instead of checking the sound settings, because it's honestly a little quicker to do this. Okay, so there was another computer update, testing the microphone and the whole sound setup and everything again. Also, the Wi-Fi is currently out, so the fact that it usually saves videos from this program to like a cloud storage thing makes me wonder if this is even gonna work, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so follow up on the last sound check. Apparently, while the Wi-Fi is down, I can still transfer files and stuff, maybe once or twice, but like I can't do too much with them. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, yeah, so needless to say, I don't think I'll be trying to make too many videos in the future while the Wi-Fi is down. I might record stuff, but I'm not gonna count on it being movable and anything that I could edit immediately. Okay, quick sound check. And yes, for those of you who were wondering, if you heard me previously mention stuff about the webcam and indoor lighting making stuff look weird, this is what it looks like. I don't know why, everything just kind of gets a greenish tint when I use the room lighting. But right now, the way stuff is today, I don't think I would have enough light otherwise. So anyway, yeah. So, anyway, that was the collection of all of my sound checks since a few months ago. I think I started doing them over the summer, and it was pretty much almost every sound check that I've done before a video between then and now. I mean, there are some exceptions. Sometimes I didn't always do it, especially if I recorded multiple videos within one session of recording. But anyway, yeah, so doing that every time I record something just to make sure it's all working right before I then go and actually make the video. It seems like with this computer, I've gotten the sound settings squared away to where it's all pretty consistent. But, I mean, taking like 10 seconds before each recording session is not the biggest deal. So, I'm not gonna keep stockpiling all these sound checks after this, but I thought, for the sake of making a video kind of like this, to give you sort of an insider look at behind the scenes stuff, you know, some of the little snippets of YouTube recording life that don't always get talked about. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this, leave a like, share the video so other people can see it, and maybe they'll enjoy it too. You can subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell while you're there. Hopefully that'll give you updates whenever I post new stuff on YouTube. If not, at least subscribe to the channel, because then when you go to YouTube, you can look in your subscription feed and find my videos there. That will not fail, to the best of my knowledge, unless YouTube changes something else and gets rid of the whole subscription thing. But you can also follow me, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All that information is down in the description. Facebook and Twitter in particular are also good ways of keeping up with me and my videos, because anytime I post something on here, I post them to my Facebook and Twitter accounts. Instagram still has a weird relationship. I think they're trying to compete with YouTube rather than make it easier for YouTube content to be played on their platform. So, yeah. You follow me there anyway. Sometimes I post some in-between stuff, especially while I'm traveling. But, in any case, leave comments down below. If you want to see more behind-the-scenes stuff, any particular questions you have for me, or, you know, in regards to how I do things, you know, the kind of setup I have, whatever questions you have or thoughts, let me know down below. Whether it's things you want me to answer for you, or discussion topics, new video ideas, anything like that, let me know. So that's it. I hope you're all doing well, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Stay cool, people.